So friends, it's fantastic to be here with you. And I am in the Abbey. My name is Ruth. I work for the community as the leader, and I'm joined by two members of the Iona community, Raymond Young and Walter Dunlop, who were part of the build team. And I'm going to leave it to these gentlemen to tell you a little bit about what it's been like these last 7 years, joined at the hip really, as you've steered this program of building and renewal from beginning to end. Walter, do you want to begin with how was it for you at that early stage when you began to see the vision and what it could evolve into?
Yeah, I think part of the issue here was, first of all, to decide what actually needed to be carried out in the work. We thought that this would be an updating of the services of the building, etc. But when we really get down into it, we realized it was much more than just let's say a $500,000 or $250,000 project. That was our first projection, by the way.
Yes.
And we soon discovered that that was not what we were about, but we had gone on for so long that we had to then really think about what we were doing. Over to the architect now.
He's the quantity surveyor that's supposed to do the counting of money.
That's right, exactly.
And I'm supposed to be the architect. But no, I think really we did think it was going to just be a quick fit out, make it a bit better. In reality, it's a gut out. What we've done here effectively is to strip the inside of the building and within that building create a new building with much better insulation and all sorts of things. But it's been an interesting project because it's very complex around here. Yeah. First of all, we're inside a building that actually belongs to the Iona Cathedral trustees, and they have handed us over for management purposes to Historic Environment Scotland, who are very keen to make sure it's properly looked after. And they've been tremendous with us, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This has to be a partnership. And the only way that we achieve this is through partnership. A whole collaboration of different expertise, HES getting their support. For example, the introduction of a lift into this historic building is an achievement in itself. And to get no opposition to that idea. In fact, all the help that we could get for this to happen it says a lot about our relationships.
Can I ask you both one question specifically? A lot has been made about the green credentials of the build, and this is the year when COP26 is coming to Scotland, and we've got our Environment Common Concern Network, and we're working with the island community on the ground source heat project. What can you tell us, just little snippets about how to make a 12th century Benedictine monastic building into something that's fit for purpose for the 21st century? Raymond.
First of all, strip the inside out. And put in insulation, because that's the most important thing to do in any building, is to insulate as much as you possibly can. Secondly, we then took out the old heating system, which had big pipes that diameter.
I remember them.
Big cast iron
4-inch cast iron pipes,
and you know, they were lovely to put your feet on, but actually we needed something that would distribute the heat at a better way. And thirdly, we then are now looking forward to getting the island energy system connected into the Abbey. And that will take away a good deal of tension that we have. It will raise the temperature up to a certain amount. We'll still have to top it up. And currently we are heating the building with hot water powered from electricity. And the electricity in Scotland is virtually 100% renewable. That's the source. So actually that's all built in already. Plus all the light bulbs are energy efficient. And we've probably saved a huge amount of money on these alone. And actually we've got things like in the bathrooms and in the corridors, those lights that go on as you walk down so the lighting, you don't control them. And when the showers, instead of having a tap you turn on, it's a bit like a swimming pool. Push a button, and you push it 2 or 3 times, and it cuts out. You know, that's it. Okay. So there's no wastage, and so we're trying. Those are all part and parcel of the way we've saved energy and made this building greener.
And part of the partnership HES has worked very hard to ensure that the windows and the external walls and the roofs are safe and free from water and from wind coming in through the buildings. They've spent a considerable amount of money assisting us in achieving what we have achieved.
I reckon if we had, we always say we haven't had any money from the government, and that's true. But we've had about £500,000-600,000 worth of support from Historic Environment Scotland,
From professional
from
expertise.
professional expertise
Excellent.
and other things.
Yeah,
It's been a real
absolutely.
partnership,
Absolutely.
tremendous.
So I think, gentlemen, we're going to end our conversation there, but it remains for me to say a massive thank you in front of this global audience and with the whole Iona community for all the work you've done. You deserve maybe a few weeks or a couple of months break because there's more work to do in this community. So don't go resting on your laurels. No, seriously, thank you from the bottom and the top of our hearts for all that you have done to make this a remarkable place. Friends, I think we're going to sign off at this end now. It remains for me also to say thank you to Phyllis, to William and Katie and Jack, who've been the technical team at this end. It's been just tremendous to be with you all as we celebrate this remarkable day here on Iona and around the world. Farewell.